All right, Shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother Mawad Tuadawam, coming to you again with another lesson. Lord willing, this will be edifying to those of you who are tuning in. And today's lesson title is Esau, the Accuser of Nations and Tribes. I repeat, Esau, the Accuser of Nations and Tribes. But before we get started, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, teachers, and apostles and brothers from Great Millstone, and to the brothers out there that are putting on the truth fearlessly daily, and to the brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. And as you know right now, you get it from all the brothers in this truth here. We talk about Esau, all the snares that he's laying out. We talk about the 2/3 that are out there that are falling for this man because they want to continue to strive here in Great Babylon. Earlier, I put out a lesson that shows the topic of that lesson. Actually, in a news article, it says this is now the pandemic of the jabbed. Okay, so just a few months ago, it was the pandemic of the unjabbed. Now you're seeing that. So you're seeing now the great confusion. That's why this place is called Babal. Okay, and that's why we always say DTA, Babal, death to this doggone wicked ass queendom. Now, one thing you know about Esau. Now we're going to really talk about the Babylonians, okay? The Babylonians meaning modern day America here, okay? The Edomites, okay? Which we know they're spread across the world here, across Europe and all these other nations. And these are all basically Edomites, okay? But the Sodomites, okay? The Sodomites, the Chaldeans, okay? They have this habit of pointing their fingers. Now, as you can see right now, Esau likes to have a boogeyman every month, okay? Let's go into the book of Psalm 58:3. It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." And Esau is the man of lie. He's the man of perdition. Okay, lies and destruction. The red man. Okay, and now we looked at this man for the last couple of years. Now, who was the boogeyman? Saddam. Remember, they accused him of having weapons of mass destruction. They went out there, they killed and murdered tens of millions of people. Okay, and I call it the war on freedom, Iraqi freedom. Okay, the boy is free. They destroyed that place, took the gold, okay, took the silver, took the raw minerals around there, and destroyed lives, including rape. Okay, there was a lot of rape of women and kids over there too. Okay, those got smushed down. Okay, that was the U.S. military doing that. Okay, Gaddafi. They wouldn't stop until they go and they kill Gaddafi. Why? Why would they want to kill Gaddafi? Because Gaddafi wanted to unify Africa, okay? He wanted to unify Africa and get out of the petrodollar. So they did what? They accused him of terrorism, and they went and they killed him. Duterte, who's the president, the Filipino president, this guy right here, they were accusing him of being of human degradation or the way people were treated in the Philippines. This guy came out and said, "Look how y'all treat the so-called black man in America." Okay, and shut them down in that meeting. Okay, Chavez, from Venezuela, they made him the boogeyman. Trying to go at him because he wanted to export, do oil exploitation and have business with China and Russia. Okay, and India and those other countries like that. Okay, so they made him the boogeyman, and then they made Kim Jong the boogeyman. Okay. Hey, give up, put down your weapons, and then we could be friends, and we'll give you the benefits of having the petrodollar to feed your people, okay? And he's still stirring against them, and now the new boogeyman is Putin. Putin is now the new boogeyman. Let's go into the book of Revelations 12:10. It says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night." And we have been accused. We have been accused. Israel is constantly accused. The so-called black man, the so-called Native American, the so-called Negro. Okay? Right now, these grab and go, these stealings in these stores and all that stuff right there is being set up by Esau. He's using his minions. Okay? We were the face of the pandemic. Okay? We were the face of crime. We were the face of all criminal activities. We had a face of unemployment. We had a face of poverty. We had a face. Anytime they're looking to get something passed, they use Jake. They use us. And there's always a picture of the dark-skinned black man or the black woman. Now, we all know right now that the so-called black woman, Eve, is being elevated. Okay? And that's its purpose, to create that division. And that's fine. That is fine. And this isn't to you sisters who are listening. Y'all are the exception. So This is not to you, but this is the message to the 2/3 women out there from the tribe of Israel. Okay? Screw you, man. Screw you. Go with Esau. Okay? So you don't understand the accusation that this man commits against us. Now, Putin is the boogeyman, and now they're talking about this preemptive strike against Putin, and they're going to do all these different things. Now let's take a look at how Esau goes and accuse some more. Okay, so I put this together. Okay, now you remember in Somalia, okay, they were talking about these pirates, and they were accusing them of attacking these ships. Now I don't know what you would take a look at this. See that? You see the warship up here? Take a look at the top right. Look at that. Okay. Look at these guys can't weigh no more than $130. Look at them in these little boats. Okay, this is an engine. This is like what, 40 horsepower engine. Take a look at it. They send in special forces from Europe, from France, and these other places like that. And they have the world thinking that these guys are doggone pirates. Look at their weapon, man. Okay, and they call them warlords, which they're not. What it turned out to be was the fact that when you take a look at this map right here, okay. These are fishing waters, okay? And these are not international waters. These are fishing waters. And what they were doing was send those ships from these rich nations like Saudi Arabia and Oman and United Arabs, and also from Europe, which, Europe, of course, we know those people in that region, okay, are really Edomites, okay? They're really Edomites, okay? Call themselves Middle Eastern. And what they were doing was trying to chase these boats away because they were coming there and they were dropping these large nets and dynamites in the water and also electrifying the water and killing millions of fish. These people depended on that. They even made a movie, I think with Tom Hanks in it, where he got captured by the pirate and all this other stuff like that. And it was like one little skinny guy that weighed 110 pounds. So this is the kind of force that Esau is used to going up against. Let's go into the book of Psalms 2 and 1. And it says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and against his anointed, which is his people, us going out there. We don't look like anything, okay? We don't look like much, okay? Saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. The Lord, Yahushai, shall have them in derision, and that's going to be these people are going to get in derision. See, because what Esau has been doing is been picking on these weak nations. Russia at one point in time was weak after the Soviet Union fell. Okay, now Russia was never really blessed until now by Yahweh Shimei Shai to be able to come up against Esau. Nor was any of these other nations. Okay, but now you've got these nations now have hypersonic capability. Okay, basically that Star Wars defense system and that Patriot missile defense system that the United States have is dead. It's useless. Why? Because over the last 30, 40 years, the United States have spent a considerable amount of time going up against this kind of resistance. Okay, there'll be 20 nations going up against Saddam Hussein. Okay, and then you saw the Afghan people kick their butt. Okay, so they're going to be placed in the region here. And I'm going to take you to the next slide here. But before I do, let's go into Isaiah 13 and 7 verse 15. It says, Salakia, it's 7 verse 14. It said, and it should be as a chase roll, and as a sheep that no man take it up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. And we know that it's coming up there where everybody's going to go back to their homeland where they're from. Continuing, everyone that is found shall be trust true, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Okay, so we know all these European nations, okay, all these other tribes, okay, that are joined with Esau, bowing down to his mandates, looking in disgust at the children of Israel, at the anointed ones, hanging us from trees, okay, being racist against us and even trying to survive in this society. Right now in this society, the so-called black man is nothing. Nothing. Everywhere you go, people look at you with disdain, hatred. Okay? Continuing. The children shall also be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses should be spoiled and their wives ravished, which is a justifiable thing, since that they did it to our women. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. So now Putin is the boogeyman, okay? But what They don't understand. They talk about the preemptive strike. That will not happen. That will not happen because, see, right now there are chariots around all of these bases here in Great Babylon, and basically over all of Esau's bases all around the world, these chariots, and they have the ability to block his signal because, see, their military is very sophisticated, and it depends on the satellite system, okay, and also all these sophisticated satellite system. That's the reason why Russia tests a missile, and they saw that they can actually shoot satellites out of space right now. When you think about the satellites going around the Earth, they're moving at 22,000 to 25,000 miles per hour. So you have to have a really fast missile with precision and good technology to be able to hit one of those things. It's like shooting a bullet, and then you shoot a bullet after that bullet to go hit it. Do you see? And they have that ability. So the Yahweh Shem Yahshai gave them that capability because right now they're stirring. They've got Russia, the bear, in a corner. What does a bear do? That bear is going to reach over. It's going to take those claws out, and it's time to get busy, man. Okay? Continuing, behold, I will stir the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver. That means they're coming after them. Hey, look, man, this isn't about your resources anymore. This is personal, Esau. This is personal, Babylon. This is personal, America. And as for gold, they should not delight in it. Okay? Their bows also shall dash the young ones to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. So see, this place has never known that. They've never known that. You talk to these little military snot punks walking around, and they'll go, oh, nobody could challenge the U.S. military. Well, really, who have you actually gone up against? What, Afghanistan? Iraq? You've gone against poor nations, man. That'd be like Mike Tyson fighting a guy every doggone week, who just got out of work like that, barely have 30 minutes of training, going to the ring, and he's just knocking him out like that. And then he gets against Holyfield, and what happened? Boom, knockout. Lennox Lewis, boom, knock the hell out. And everybody went up against afterward, boom, knock the fuck out. That's Esau right now. That's the state you're in right now. Okay? And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellently shall be as when Yahweh Shem Yahshai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. This is a wicked sodomite place. Okay? Let's go into the book of Psalm 60 and 8, and this is going to go into some of the other things I'm going to show you. Because see, right now they're talking about China. Okay, China is the superpower. Well, that's true. China is a superpower. Okay, they are the superpower. And when you take a look at it, it says favorability of the United States and China by country, and you can see most of these countries, they favor China. Okay, definitely Russia does. Okay, and look at all these other countries. They favor China. Now the rest of these countries do favor the United States, mostly in the proximity ways. Okay, and of course. This is, I think, this is maybe a few weeks old, so this probably is actually changed, okay? But it says, Psalm 60 and 8 says, Moab is my washpot, O Edom will I cast out my shoe, Philistia, triumph thou because of me. So China's really going to stir a lot of this stuff up, but Russia is really going to put that ass whooping on the United States, okay? Let's go into the book of Proverbs. Salakia. Let's go into the book of Proverbs 28, starting verse 15. It said, as a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. And we can see that Esau, okay, has demonstrated his wickedness and ruling, okay, over us. When he was ruling over us, what did he do? Hung us from trees, which he's going to come back again for the 2/3, okay? Had gangs go around in clown suits to kill you and harass you. Okay. Have games called Nigga Baby. Okay. Let's take a look at this closer. Okay. We don't want to miss this. Okay. He had games called Nigga Baby. There it is. That was one of his favorite pastime. Hit the Nigga Baby. Okay. Bug breaking, raping. That's one of his favorite parts thing he liked to do. Beating, lynching, and sale. Okay. Look at that. Public sale of Negroes. Look at that. Okay. Continuing, the prince that wanted understanding is also a great oppressor. See, Esau wants to be like Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He wants to be like the Most High. Okay, so he's doing a lot of wicked things like that. He's coming over with the Omicron. He's coming over with this technology for the the Neuralink. Okay, these companies and these CEOs are glamorized like doggone rock stars. Why? Because they're all working for this wicked government. That's why companies like Google and Tesla and IBM and all these high-tech companies, okay, they have immunity. Okay, Facebook Facebook was started off as a hobby for most people, but like that. But what they did was they just gave Esau their information of what their lifestyle is and what they do and where to find them. Okay? That's what it was all set up for. Those were set up as a doggone snare. And have no benefit to the people. Okay? Continuing. But he that hated covetousness, okay, covetousness, shall prolong his days. Let's take a look at the word covetousness. And it says, this is what it says and what it means. Covetousness means greedy, acquisitive, grasping. It means having or showing a strong desire for especially material possession. Covetous implies inordinate desire often for another's possession, and that's Esau right there. Okay? We belong, okay, to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We belong to Yahweh Shai. But see, he wanted us, and this is what he did. Because he wanted us. And when he took us, this is what he did to us. Mistreated us. Okay? Because he's a wicked devil. Continuing. A man, but he that hated covetousness shall prolong his days. And we don't desire other people's things. We're simple men. We are simple. The men in this truth are simple. Okay? All we desire is to have the knowledge and the ability to please Yahweh Shai. It's to go there and go teach us to the best of our ability. Okay? Yeah, you might look at the elders and the brothers out there who could break it down so well and they have so much. And you might look at them and go, man, I wish I was like that. But you do the best that you can with what you've got. Okay? With what we have. Everything counts. There's a lot of work to be done. Continuing. A man that doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit. Let no man stay him. Whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his way shall fall at once. And what is perverse? Let's take a look at that word perverse. Okay? Let's take a look at the word perverse. And the word perverse.
Perverse. Perverse.
Okay? And it is showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or acceptable, often in spite of the consequences. And that is Esau. He did all of this perverse thing, murder, raping us, okay? Accusing these leaders, the other tribes of the world. Look here. He endorses this. Okay? Look at this. This is who we are under, man. Look at that. That's the military. That's who think that they can do a preemptive strike against Russia. Who are real men. Okay? But this is perverseness right there. Okay? Continuing. He that whosoever walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his way shall fall at once. And Esau is going to fall. He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of bread, but he that followeth after vain persons shall have poverty enough. And we're not, we're tilling our land because we are coming up with the truth. We have been given this truth to go and put out there. We are doing the work, and that's what every brother out here is doing. Okay? When the spirit hit us, you go there and you put out a lesson. You go out there on the highways and byways and you talk. Okay? You speak. You spread you glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You glorify Yahweh Shai because we're his servants. You do whatever it takes to get this out there. Okay? What else skill you have, you use it for the benefit of the sheeps. Okay? And to exalt Yahweh Shai. That's it. And that's what we do. But he that follow vain persons shall have poverty. And this is a lot, 2/3 of our people. They want to continue. Look at this. See? What do you see? Jake. Jake is proud of this. Okay? See, Jake is a part of this. Look at this. Jake is very much into this. I've seen it myself. A faithful man shall abound with blessing, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. To have respect of person is not good, for a piece of bread that man will transgress. And let's take a look at the word transgress.
Transgress. Transgress.
And it means infringe or go beyond the bounds of moral principle or established standard of behavior. And you can see right here, these Jakes, this is immoral. Okay? They know better. They sit on these chairs with these doggone crap. I can tell you I would refuse that in the military. Absolutely not. And I serve in it, and guess what? You are those people who go, well, who were born this, and then they want to be called that. And it's like, no, I'm going to call you exactly what you were born. You don't like it? Hey, take it up to IG, okay? I don't give two shits. So I didn't bow to that crap. I'm not gonna refer to you as a female if you're a dude. I'm not gonna refer to you as a dude if you're a female. Now in the military, what they would do, you can't look at, if you're a male, straight male, you can't look at a female chest, but it's okay for doggone this. Okay? This is okay. And that's the confusion of this doggone wicked ass place right here. And Jake goes along with this because they like to
transgress.
Exactly. All right? So Lord willing, you are edified with this lesson. I just wanted to bring it out, because this man is such a liar. And the world is seeing that. And right now you are seeing, okay, these are the same nations right here in this red that are going to stand by with Russia to go against this weak ass nation. Because see, this is their military. And with the chariots disabling their defenses, they're not going to be able to go up against, be able to trump the prophecy that's going to come true. Okay. And that prophecy that is going to come true is in the book of Isaiah 13, starting with verse 17, which is said, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard their silver. So these Russians are not, right now, Putin, okay, feels disrespected, and they're gonna find out what the bear is. And a bear can take out an eagle. In the real, in the real world, if you want to look at it that way, okay? So Lord willing, you edify with this here. I'd like to close it by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders, teachers, and apostles and brothers from Great Millstone, and to the brothers that are putting on this truth faithfully, daily, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. And DTA and a Baal to this wicked place and this liar. All right?